Now, here's an interesting agency. It's called South Africa. It's a technology agency, digital media focused, and it's in line with the National Development Plan. Conrad David is the Chief Executive Officer of #SA and joins us. A very warm welcome to you, Conrad. First of all, let's get a definition of the importance, if we can, of social commerce these days. That's the area that you're playing in.
Yes, so everyone right now has social media accounts, maybe a profile or Twitter account. But from a corporate and business point of view, people are looking on a return on investment. So everyone has a product or service if you're a business. So firstly, you build up that relationship on social media more effectively. Once you do that and consumers are comfortable with you, we use that as a platform to push product and services. And those lead to on-purchases via social media accounts or redirects back to e-commerce sites.
Do brands get this? Or do they understand exactly what they're sitting on here in terms of potential?
On a global, if you have to look at first world countries, they do. A lot of the top Fortune 500s, I would say at least 20% of them are already executing this. In South Africa, there are pockets of people that are executing this, but I believe we're still at infancy stages.
Is it fear?
It is fear. It is fear. Remember, in the Industrial Revolution, people had fear.
So how do you go about optimizing this?
Well, we firstly have to break that mold and stigma of clients' perceptions that, guys, this is happening, whether you like it or not. The market will progress irrespective of whether we choose to adapt or not. We show them case studies based on industries, and based on the examples that we get given to us from the international audiences, and based on pilot projects we run with each client, we see success results.
And I suppose once you have a customer convert, you've got a customer for life because of the ease of doing business.
No customer's ever for life. That's why each month we always look to improve on our work.
Well said. Important to all of this is video content.
Yes.
How are you playing in that space?
Well, we have a YouTube channel at South Africa. We try and do at least 3 episodes a week. I'm sure Red Zone is trying to do the same. Video is going to be taking up 60% of the content by 2017. That was a stat that
Providing
was released.
it's good video, relevant video,
well,
insightful video.
It is, of course. Yeah. Look, we've got to compete with people like a lot of media corporations and corporates, let's say like cinematography people, people putting out memes out there. And those things are always funny and quick. People are always liking those videos. But we've got to, as a South African business that understands the National Development Plan, we've got to motivate that we are South Africans, this is who we are, this is the products and services we offer, and jump on board on those conversations.
Why are you linking yourself to the NDP?
Wow. I started this company with a simple thought frame that 1994, yes, we had the Constitution, we've come a long way, 22 years. After reading this plan, a 444-page document, Jeremy, I saw that the country has a breakthrough of what they're going to do. Right now, we see infrastructure, bridges, all these things are taking place. From a technology point of view, we've got to build up a digital archive. If we can record businesses, CEOs, ministers, and what's been done, showing project improvements, by the year 2030, we have all those archives that can be played. This is kind of like the future of Star Trek. This is like Captain Kirk, hidden out in his journal. We have to record what we're doing, or else we're always one generation away from being removed in society.
Am I seriously talking to a Trekkie here?
Not really a Trekkie.
It's also about, the archive is one word, but the other important thing here is it's about holding people accountable.
Of course, yes.
So how do you see this playing out in the future then?
Well, what we always try and show people from accountability point of view, yes, you have your executions to do internally as a company, but by you recording and guiding people, you're never going to be the CEO of a company forever. You're never going to be the MD, you're never going to be the president forever. So it's kind of like the president's book being passed down. This is just allowing us to do that. And social media as well, from a citizen point of view in South Africa, we're opening up that door where government, yes, they give their speeches. Yes, businesses give their speeches, but the consumer is getting that right of power.
Quick answer, is it tough being a tech entrepreneur these days?
I would say it's tough getting quiet time away from technology.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank
Conrad
you,
Davis. The agency is called #SA.